And welcome to your #1 youth current affairs show. This is Expressions and mina igama lami ngu-Azaria wakwaKhoza. Selifikile elingaliyo mbukeli in less than an hour. Ungqongqoshe wezemfundo eyisisekelo uSiviwe Gwarube uzo-announce mbukeli ama-outcomes of the 2024 National Senior Certificate. Uzokhumbula ke mbukeli ukuthi 882,336 candidates took the NSC exams kulo nyaka ophelile. And this evening we're going to find out who made the cut. Namhlanje lapha ohlelweni mbukeli, we will be looking at options that young people can explore post-matric. We are also going to be looking at the importance of TVET colleges and the role that they play to help equip the youth with skills ezidingekayo lapha eNingizimu Afrika. Of course, I'm not doing the show alone mbukeli. Kulesi sigaba sohlelo, let's head over to the Matric Results Center where my co-host uKholosa Wakolubisi got to witness the preparations of this auspicious event. Kholosa, over to you.
Sibambe ngazo zozibini kwe-Azaria nawe mbukeli apho ekhaya. Njibule ke uKholosa Kalubisi unonkanyezi. And yes, I'm at the hub of excitement and anticipation at the Matric Results Center apha eRandburg eGauteng. Uyaqonda ukhumbule kaloku mbukeli into yokubana officials and dignitaries will be making their way to celebrate the achievements of the Matric class of 2024. Uyaqonda ukhumbule kaloku Azaria into yokubana hayi wonke umfundi othe wabe kanti uchophela iimviwo zokuphela konyaka uzawuphumelela okanye afumane iziphumo ezilindelekileyo. Some will want to pursue their studies in higher institutions, but the reality is not all of them would get placement. Now the question is, what other options are available for those who want to pursue their studies or even acquire their skills? So itopa sichaze ke studio. For now, it's back to you, Azaria.
Ngibonge kakhulu kuwena Kholosa lapho eRandburg. Mbukeli leso yisona isihloko esikhuluma ngaso namhlanje lapha ohlelweni. We are trying to explore different options that people can explore post-matric mbukeli. Uzokhumbula ukuthi ama-TVET colleges, they play a very crucial role ecijeni intsha yalapha eNingizimu Afrika ngamakhono adingekayo in order for us to boost the economy yalapha eSouth Africa. Joining me for this very important conversation, I'm joined by Dr. George Matapo, who is from SACPO, the South African Public Colleges Organizations. Also Ungutisha Ntloko at the Sidibeng TVET College as well. I'm also joined by Usibongile Kanxa, who is Managing Executive Special Projects at EmpowerWorks. Guys, nginibingelele nginamukele ku-Expressions. Dr. Ngicela uqala ngawe as a principal of a TVET college. I just want you to take me through the importance of having a TVET college, especially in the kind of climate esiphila kuyo eSouth Africa njengamanje.
Yes, good afternoon and thanks for the invitation. Colleges are there to bridge the gaps between, educational programs and practical skills. So colleges empower young people to be relevant to the industry, to business and industry, but also empower them to go into entrepreneurship and be their own bosses and open, businesses. So colleges are there also to respond to the skills shortage and also unemployment in the country. So in other words, equipping young people with skills that they can use to go there to business and industry and also to make a living by opening businesses.
Which I think it's a very crucial role because ngenkathi sigoqa unyaka ka-2024, the unemployment rate was standing at 32.1%. So we need the skills in order for us to bridge the gap sikwazi futhi nokuqeda imisebenzi engatholakala eSouth Africa so that young people do become employable. Sisibongile, I just want to come to you as well. With EmpowerWorks, you traveled different provinces. You went to all 9 provinces, equipping young people with information, giving them opportunities on how they can empower themselves. I just want you to tell me a bit about the opportunities that you guys offer to young people.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, and it's so lovely to be in conversation with you, Dr. Mothapo.
Yeah.
Azaria, firstly, I think just going back to what Dr. Mothapo said, which was very critical, and it's the idea of just the opportunities landscape in South Africa. You mentioned the unemployment rate, but before we even get there, we have young matriculants that are entering the non-schooling environment. Some of them will be fortunate enough to get into university institutions, and some won't. So it really just confronts us with this question on how do we create opportunity, and what does the face of the workforce look like in the future? So I think just even in terms of mindset, youth right now, it's to not feel despondent. I think it's a very important thing to mention first, to not feel despondent that they might, because there's this idea, I go to university and then I'll get an office job. But there's so many other opportunities beyond that, and don't be despondent if you don't get into a university. The Tvet space is incredibly fertile for opportunity. And added to what Dr. Mothapo was saying, it really also just opens up your world of ideas in how you can be somebody who creates their own livelihood. Leading to then Empower Works, which is the company that owns Empower Youth, a platform that was created to bridge the youth unemployment gap through opportunities, and we do this through strategic partnerships. You mentioned that we were going around the country last year, and this was through strategic partnerships with education and training authorities. The SETAs, let's not sleep on them, because they are incredibly effective, and they have wonderful programs that really expose young people to on-the-job experience, to skills development, and really it fast-tracks them to being employable, and also being able to create their own opportunity entrepreneurially.
I just want to jump in right there, because you just spoke about the fact that some of the people are sleeping on the SETA programs. I also just want us to debunk the perception that a lot of people have when it comes to Tvet colleges. We know right now that there are a lot of people that are going to get their matric results angeke bazithole ikhala kuma university bakhona bazo-rejectwa, and some of them might view Tvet colleges as inferior to universities. They view them literally as second options. Okay, uma ngathathwa ngenyuvesi ngcono ngiye e-college. What sort of work that needs to be done in order for us to debunk the perception ukuthi abantu they should also consider Tvet colleges as the first option?
Yeah, I mean, we've got 50 colleges in South Africa with campuses across, the country. And colleges are actually not even supposed to be seen as, a second option. We view ourselves as, colleges of first choice. So in other words, even a grade A student that is coming out of grade 12 can come to a college and learn a skill to empower that young person to be employable. I mean, we also mentioned well about the role of SETAs, and I can tell you that 90% of our graduates are funded by SETA when they do their, their practicals, their internship, their artisanship. So colleges are there actually to serve a specific role in the education sector. Actually, we are not even comparable to universities because we've got our own mandate. And that mandate is purely for skills development in the country and ensuring that our young people participate in skills in high demand.
Okay, so, with a lot of students that go through programs, they are funded by SETA. There are other students that go through initiatives like you guys, do with Empower Works. Sometimes these programs, they come at a lower price than compared to going to university. Do you think that offering such opportunities to young people can help ukuthi sithule umthwalo obhekene with the higher institutions as vanama universities?
Absolutely. I mean, it becomes that solution as well. Iphendule imeko zamakhaya, where you'll find that sometimes akukho mali yosa umntana esikolweni. And again, education and training authorities provide incredible opportunities where umntu can get into a program. It also helps, I guess what you would call the college owners and the educators, because, there are some, stipends that they're able, to get through the program, because they're aware also of the realities of young people, at least money for transport, food, toiletries. So it's all encompassing, and it's a really great, financial relief.
Ngaphambi kokuthi siye ey'tolo, Doctor, I just want you to tell me a bit about of the impediments and the obstacles that you guys face, especially when it comes to funding. We know njalo maqala unyaka sibona ama students ayatoyitoya there balwela NSFAS. What needs to be done in order to facilitate the funding process so that abantwana nabo they don't get discouraged when it comes to going to school?
Yeah, I mean, in most cases, the shortage of funding because the pot for the funding of our students is not bottomless. And what other thing that is a problem is the registration processes that take place at colleges, because a student will come to the college in January and funding will be done in March. So at the moment, what the NSFAS is trying to do is to, to link the systems of colleges together with the system of NSFAS, so that when students register at the college, it's easy to register them at NSFAS for that funding to be paid immediately.
Yeah. Hayi mbukeli sethembe ukuthi khona okucoshacoshayo kule ngxoxo esinayo lapha namhlanje e-studio. Uma sibuya sizothi qhu ngala eRandburg. Okwamanje sisaya eTolo ungayindawo. This is Expressions right here on SABC 1.
Welcome back, Mbugeli. You are still tuning in to your #1 youth show, and that is Expressions right here on SABC 1 and DTT. I did promise you, Mbugeli, ndobanga bakaloku sizawunxibelelana with the top achievers apha kaloku Matric Results Center. I'm super honored and excited, to hear them share their stories of hard work that actually led to this moment of victory. Without wasting any time, masibamkele apha enkqubeni. Congratulations and welcome to Expressions. Thank you so much for joining us. Ndiyafuna uqala ngawe wena Gift into yokubana, I mean, how are you feeling? And take me back to that moment when you received a call ethi uzawuba lapha namhlanje.
I remember when I received the call from my principal telling me that actually I got in the national. I am a national top achiever, so this was a really shock to me. So I'm really happy for this moment, and I don't even know how to express myself because I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. The expectations, the pressure, and all of that. So I'm very happy for this moment.
So uGift lana uthetha ngepressure, and yaqonda into yobana in your matric here there are a lot of pressures that come through. I mean, the social media. What some of the strategies did you use to deal with the pressure?
You see, ngasebenzisa i-pressure as a motivation because I knew what they were expecting in my community, in my school, and so I had to make sure that I provided that with no disappointment, and I'm happy that finally I got in here.
Alwethu siyaqonda yokubana, I mean, the matric class of 2024 has faced numerous challenges. I mean, the COVID-19, load shedding. Adapte njani to those challenges?
Well, ngizothi I was born ready ngoba ngizalwa nje ngasho ukuthi angeke ngize mvinjwe noma yini nje empilweni yami. If I want to become a national top achiever, I will become a national top achiever despite load shedding, despite COVID-19 ngoba na COVID-19 yafika and kwezwakala and isa-affecteka educationally and the performance yethu yehla, kodwa ngivumelanga lokho ukuthi kube yinto downfall yami. Instead of that ngiqhubekile ngakwazi ukuthi ngisebenze kanzima base ngafika la namanje nje angikholwa, and ngajabula kakhulu ngoba I'm a fourth person to become a national top achiever from Inanda New Comprehensive High School. So lokho kuyachaza ukuthi labantu ababa ama national top achiever previously nabo bakwazile ukuthi baqoqozele ukuthi ngifike la.
I think personally COVID-19 was an eye-opener for me because I was always someone who wanted to be the best by all means, and when COVID-19 hit and marks were dropping in grade 9 and grade 10, it really showed me that I have to put in 100% effort.
How did you juggle between finding balance between your academics and other extra activities that you had to do in your matric here?
Well, to be honest, I only started taking sports and extracurriculars seriously last year. So it was a struggle at first, managing my academics and also wanting to perform well in the sport that I was doing, which is bocha. But at the end of the day, I decided to time block and to also prioritize what matters most, take time away from my phone, take time, make sure that I get what needs to be done done.
Raya, what do you believe, set you apart, as, among your peers? I mean, yeyiphi lento inye oqonda into okubana uye wayisebenzisa as your secret to success?
Well, the support that was offered to me at school from my teachers and from my fellow friends would also help me solve through difficult problems, really got me thinking in different ways, and that helped me to prepare to answer difficult questions in the exam.
Asiya kwela phondo lethu laseMpuma Koloni mininzi imingeni abafunda baye bajamelane nayo ufumanisa into okubana iziseko ezingundoqo. I mean, ungathi mhlambe wena nje xa uzawuthi caphu yeyiphi imingeni othe wajongana nayo njengomfundi kwaye uyinqobe njani?
I think utilizing all the resources we had in our school really helped. Also our dedicated teachers and the other staff tried by all means to utilize all the resources in order to give us a proper education. Lempumelelo yam, I think ndifuna uyisebenzisa as to motivate yabo abanye abantwana.
I mean, now that we are here, the great future awaits for all of you. So nijonge ntoni, ikamva lenu lime kanjani, nizawufunda ntoni phi? What are your future plans?
I plan on studying data science at the University of Cape Town, which is where I live in the Western Cape. And I'm very excited about entering such a dynamic career field that is so relevant to South Africa's needs today.
Ngibone uthando oluningi to my technical subjects such as mechanical technology bengenza kahle impela, so I think mechanical engineering will fit perfectly for a future young.
Actuarial science for me is a career where intellect meets impact. It is a career that's resonate with my interest in mathematics and numbers, as well as the demand because not all of the people in South Africa have the skills, those mathematical skills which can allow them to pursue actuarial science as a career.
Some of your peers may not be happy with the results. I mean, it's uncertain ngekamva labo. Ungaphosa uthini amazwi ukuba ubakhuthaze?
Ngithi mina kubona abangalahli ithemba ngoba uNkulunkulu unethemba kubona. uNkulunkulu uyakholelwa kubona. uNkulunkulu ukhona njalo. Empilweni sifunda ngakho ukuthi sibe sivuka. So ungafuni wena ukuthi mhlawumbe ukuthi umusuwile bese lapho kuya give up. Ngoba ayikho enye into ongathi umusuwile ayikho enye indawo ongaya kuyo except ukuthi ukhuphuke uye phezulu.
Right, Mbukeli, siqwela ke siqonqotha ngolohlobo. Remember Mbukeli into okubana whatever results ozifumanayo ungaphela amandla kuba amangomso awaziwa. Make sure that you keep shining and keep the spirit alive. For now, let's take a quick commercial break. Be sure to not move a muscle. You're watching your #1 youth show for the youth, to the youth. It is Expressions.
Siphinde sikwamukele Mbukeli sabukele Expressions khona la ku SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. Uma ngabe usanungena hlala phansi nethezeka. Namhlanje lapha ehlelweni Mbukeli sithi halala to the class of 2024. Njengoba wazi nje Mbukeli ukuthi in less than an hour ongqongqoshe wezemfundo ezisisekelo will announce the results of the class of 2024. But namhlanje lapha ehlelweni Mbukeli we are also exploring different options that young people can explore post-matric. Sis Bongile, I just want to come to you as well. I just want us to speak a bit about the CETA programs because we know very well that they are tailored for different industries.
Yes.
I just want you to elaborate a bit on that.
Very important question because Umdomja out there is probably thinking it's a watered down version of opportunity, but it is not inferior at all. It is right at the core face of industry needs. And to your point, each education and training authority is sector specific, is industry specific, from manufacturing to chemical engineering to agriculture, you name it, even media, all kinds of CETAs. The same way a student who's going to go register at university is registering towards a certain faculty, the same goes for the opportunities that you can pursue. So I would encourage Mdomcha who would like to use that opportunity to go online and look for every education and training authority and see what the opportunities are. It's a world of possibility out there.
A world of possibilities, Nyani, because sometimes, these CETA programs, they can open your eyes and your ideas to careers that you didn't even know that they do exist out there. Principal, also just to come to you, what are some of the courses that young people can actually wake up namhlanje bahambe bawa register for?
Yeah, at colleges we offer programs in the NCV, the native programs, both business and engineering. But what is also exciting at TVET colleges is that we have started introducing programs that are accredited by QCT, or we call them occupational programs. These programs allow students to be empowered with practical skills at the college that are linked to industry, and you know, students are able to go direct to the industry, and they will have taught practicals that are in line at that particular moment. Also, colleges are introducing programs for the future. I'm talking about robotics, IT, mechatronics. These programs are speaking to the careers of the future, and they are offered at our technical colleges.
Which is very exciting, I think, because compared to doing theory and studying uhleli phansi etafuleni, it's much more better to just, you know, go out there and get the practical work done. And do you think that helps with elevating skills of young people?
Yes, that does. I mean, what does it help to go to a TVET college and then you come out of a college and you cannot do practicals? So we combine both theory and practicals to make our students employable and also, you know, to go into the world of entrepreneurship, so that when you get into a business, you already know what to do, and that's what colleges are there.
So colleges really help young people ngama skills, so that when they get to the working force, they know what to do. Sisibongile, njengosisomdala, we're about to get our results. We're about to get our results right now. I just want you to give them words of encouragement, and also just to give them also opportunities which you find if results where do I go from there?
Man, like I said, go into those TVET college opportunities, check out the various websites of the industry education and training authorities. And I mean, look, life is not 1 + 1 = 2, you know, like it's a journey.
It's a journey.
And just, you know, abantu abatsha are so exposed to the internet, they've got data, they're always on their gadgets. Use some of that time to just pour, you know, good content. There are so many successful people who started off with not knowing how to go about post, you know, matric. So there's a future out there. Just try opportunities and you'll succeed.
Thank you so much. Expressions namhlanje. Good luck to the class of 2024. Laura B is standing by with a song titled Take It Easy. Bye-bye.
Udule fast, udule, uchele drink.